What's up, guys? This is the Great Graham Cracker, as I am today, Morgan McKay, and this is a video game which I have made. Yeah, it's not much. Oh, there's my mouse. So basically, I'm gonna be showing this game which I made. It was made on the Scratch engine, which is a free thing. It's kind of a basic thing. Doesn't actually use a formal coding language. It has preset sort of code blocks which you put together. It's kind of something this is kind of something I made while I was learning coding. So, oh yeah, fun fact about me: I'm actually somewhat of a game developer. Ho ho ho! So weird talking about myself on my videos, but yeah, that's a thing. So we're gonna be playing The Arena by Morgan McKay, which is me, and it's basically just a turn-based RPG. Pretty basic. So I'm gonna first do my stats, and oh, there it goes. Let's see, the music cut out. Normally it's supposed to loop, but I didn't bother putting it there because I figured most people would be already past this scene. What the heck? Oh, some weird window just popped up. I figured people would mostly be past this scene, but by the time the music was gone, so I didn't bother looping it, which in hindsight I probably should have. Because, yeah, there's a few bugs in this, but meh. Let's see. So, I know the pro strats to this because I made the game, of course. So, it's 20, 20, 20, 10. Oh, wait, I should probably explain what the stats do. So, we got strength here, which determines how much physical damage you do. So, when you choose to punch, you do your strength minus the enemy's defense is how much damage you do. And then you got magic, which is when you use your magic, which also does another thing, where magic, more than just like counting as a different damage type, it also functions a bit differently. Where if you hit someone with a magic attack, which is weaker than their like actual magic, because magic counts as both magic attack and defense. If it's weaker than their magic stat, they actually gain health because they absorb the magic. So that's interesting. Magic in that case is like pretty much OP. So I probably yeah. Anyway, agility. So, oh wait, defense obviously defends against physical attacks, not much else. And agility is how much you dodge attacks. And the way dodging works is whenever an enemy attacks you, it's your agility times 2 minus 100, and then it picks a number between 1 and 100. Or no, it's 100 minus your agility times 2, and then it picks a number. And if it's less than what that equals, then the attack hits. So, yeah. And that also counts for enemies. All the enemies have the same stats you have. They just have different numbers, of course. So I'm just going to do the pro strat. This is generally the pro strat, because you don't want to rely too much on luck. So that's why I only give myself 10 agility. And here's the story. You are a wanderer who is about to enter into the deadly grand arena. Prepare yourself and grab hold of your destiny. Such amazing plot we got going on here. Oh, snap. This isn't my music, by the way. If you can't tell. Most of these assets and the music aren't mine. I've made very few of them. Anyway, he's the weakest demonic dragon ever to grace the earth, and his tribe is known as Little D. Ooh, what a name. But he's scary, so beware. Ooh. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting fight. And if you can't hear the music in the background, that is the Fire Emblem Arena theme. Oh, it was so creative. Yeah, the reason I can't release this game is because it's basically all other people's assets. If you can see, though, I actually made the background. That's why it looks so crappy, but yeah, I mean, at least that's something I did. Okay. Damn, this music's loop sucks ass. Anyway, let's punch him. Or, I think punch does more. So, he missed. The way it works is the first message determines whether you missed or hit. And the second message determines whether he hit or missed. And also you can also indicate like whether you used a magical attack or a physical attack. The magic attacks activate at like different random number percents. For different enemies, the percentage of time they'll use magic attacks is different depending on like if they're actually good with magic or not. So yeah, let's punch him. And of course he's going down like a little bitch because he's the weakest of all demonic dragons. So, I mean, we weren't expecting much here. Let's punch him one more time. And yeah, it does serve you right for thinking you're any good at fighting. should just go and die, honestly. No one even cares. Oh, victory. Ha 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 ha. Yes. And whom could it be? This is the intense plot point. I know you by chance? Oh, how could he know me? No, sorry, that was a silly question. Was a silly question. Anyway, my name is Sir Randall. I am a knight by chance, and I look forward to our duel. Ooh, interesting. Also, if you can't tell, this is fucking Satoros from Golden Sun. He even has his boss theme. Yeah, that's something. Anyway, and if you didn't notice, my HP actually raised by 10. Each round you win, you get 10 extra HP. So, I mean, I'm set. I can just punch him right in the face, right? Oh, I only did 8 damage. Wait, what? Did it only do 8 damage? Oh, yes, it did. Wait a minute, let me try that again. Yeah, that's 8. For some reason, I thought I coated him with less defense, but I guess not. Also, he's missed me quite a few times. He does 10 damage a hit. Magic should do a lot more. Oh, yeah, that did tons of damage. He's coded not to do magic attacks ever, which is interesting, because I used most of the enemies' AI. I just used the same thing, copy and pasted it. But for his, I actually changed it so he wouldn't use magic attacks, and that required me to remove like 2 whole blocks of code. And so he's a lot less complicated. He just attacks and it's easy. Anyway, I missed. Of course, he's gonna hit me, isn't he? Oh, he only does 5. Never mind, he's weak. Yeah, he has agility. That's his thing. See, I missed again. I don't know why I'm punching him. I probably could kill him with another magic attack, to be totally honest. Nope, keep missing. See, problem with this game, I'm going to say right now, is that it relies a lot on random numbers. Oh, he's dead. Anyway, most of the time you get lucky enough, but sometimes you can just get screwed over. Other than that, it's a pretty easy game. He said we'll meet again. That's interesting. Oh, shit. This is one of the few things I actually made. This is my own sprite. It's quite a masterpiece. I can target you with my magic attacks. You can't move very well. Oro magic attacks. Get ready to crumble, weakling. Ooh, more Golden Sun music. This is the desert theme which plays. Yeah, anyway, he's a bigger opponent, so we don't have to worry about him dodging much. So they used magic, and as we know, magic heals the opponent if they, of course, have higher magic, so we're going to punch him. That seems to do the trick. I'll crush you. He did the rare instance where he actually uses his physical attack. He has a very low % chance of doing that. I believe it's like 8%, something like that. So yeah. Lasers go. That's his regular attack, which he does. Of course, he only does 4 damage, which is interesting. I could have probably raised it, but I didn't. But I sort of thought that a lot of people might go physical rather than magic, and in that case, he would have done tons of damage. That would have been kind of worrisome. Of course. And if I raised it too high, people who went all magic would, well, first of all, would win no matter what, because his magic would be lower, so you'd just get healed every turn. But, like, you'd also be doing very little damage and just be kind of an annoyance. So I kind of made him weak, even though I kind of wanted a stronger enemy anyway. Anyway, I do 10 damage a hit, so that's pretty good, I'll say. Damn, he's getting wrecked. Miss! Yeah, he's pretty slow. I haven't missed him once, which sort of tells you that he has really low agility. I believe it's only like 2. Ah, you are powerful for a human, I must concede. So I beat him. He's kind of a wimp, actually. Oh, here we go. Next opponent. Who is that? I actually have no idea where the sprite came from. I just sort of saw it. I think it's from Chrono Trigger. I don't know. Black Knight of the East. I have no chance of winning. Suggest I turn back now. That dialogue kind of skips fast. The dialogue isn't like controlled by you. It's on timers because it's a lot easier to code cutscenes like that, especially in this engine. So yeah. Anyway, he was talking about his armor being impenetrable, and as we can see, by the way, no matter what, you always do at least 1 damage if you punch, which is another attribute to physical attacks. Is even if they have high enough defense, still do at least 1 damage. So of course. Punched him, did not yield good results. Try magic attacking him now, and that did tons more damage. So that's how we're gonna finish him, obviously. Whew. I'm just talking away. This isn't the most funny commentary, I guess. It's more or less. This is a game I made. It's cool, I guess, and I'm just sort of playing through it. I'm like the master of this because I know all the pro strats. Because I invented the Pro Strats, motherfucker. Oh yeah. On guard. I was hit again. Yeah. He doesn't do much damage, to be totally honest. 20 defense might be actually too much for the player to have. Because substituting defense for agility is actually a viable strategy. Because, I mean, agility times 2 is pretty high, especially since you can have a max of 40. Gives you about 88. I think you can make it so you can dodge. And attacks would only hit you 20% of the time, which is crazy. Or no, it's 30, which is the max, which is the stat cap, I think. So 40% of the time, that's not as crazy, but still pretty high. Anyway, he's gone. Spellcast. Ugh, how did you know? He actually has different dialogue if you defeat him with physical attacks. I'll show that off in another future video, which I'm going to do. Mwahaha. Meet again, Mr. Hero. Who is this lovely bloke? Forgive me, I forgot that you wouldn't recognize my true form. Oh, and who is he? I must have seen him in the past. Who could he possibly be? It is I, Randall, Lord of the Underworld. This is the night guy we fought in round 2. When I sensed your presence, I couldn't believe it. You, the chosen one, are supposed to be dead. So, yeah, we're the chosen one suddenly. But I had to make sure it was really you. But now I'm sure. Okay. How was that? Probably because I killed everyone in the arena. And it was everyone who could stood in his way of takeover of the world. So, yeah, I've basically helped him this whole time. Nothing gets... And that's a text skip. I have nothing else to say about that. This is an interesting background. I didn't color swap this crappy looking, whatever the fuck this is, cloud. I did this one, and it looks nice, I think. I like the gray, and I kind of blended it with another gray. Looks good. I gave this like a little red glow, which I'm actually quite happy of, to imitate like the red sky. Everything's sort of coming apart. This is like the epic grand finale. We got the Doom Dragon song going in the back. Not Doom Dragon, Fusion Dragon song in the background. And this is an interesting fight. So I actually don't know. You can tell he's the first enemy you fight, which has higher HP than you. So you're like, shit, son, what am I gonna do? He's actually still pretty easy though. I can't remember what we'll do more. Punch or magic? I guess I'll just try. That's 7. Taste my dark magic. Yeah, he hit me. Did he heal me? Yeah, he did. He healed me 3. So that's 7. That should do 3 then. Yeah. You can't win. Can't win means he's using his physical attack, and then dark magic is of course magic. So obviously my punches will do more. He heals me with his dark magic, which is one sort of perk I have against him. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna win. And he misses. So he's just getting RNG screwed up the bum right now. I can't win apparently. There's no way I'm gonna win, guys. Watch out. Taste dark magic. Oof. Oof. Thanks for healing me 3 health, you son of a bitch. Yeah, this is quite an easy fight, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty easy game, you know. If I ever made a sequel, which I never will, I would probably make it a bit more nice. I'd probably add more options such as defending and sort of more strategic gameplay. And I also try to make it less luck-based and then also somehow difficult at the same time. Because of course the luck is an artificial difficulty sort of mechanic where I just have it so that enemies or you can sometimes miss, and that puts you in a dire situation. But it's completely possible for you to just miss over and over again, and it's not your fault. It's obviously the game's fault. And you can just lose despite speccing out your character. The only real thing which is up to you, other than choosing whether to punch or use magic, is your character's stats. And no matter what you do, no matter what you pick, you still get screwed over by luck. So yeah, it's not exactly the bestly balanced thing. And we'll just keep punching him. And he's gonna die in the next hit. That's gonna be fun. Oof. Impossible. I don't know if I have any typos. I think I might. Why did you have to be alive? Why do I have to use repetition? Anyway, he got wrecked. First, your stupid prophecy, I'll be back. He's gonna be back. Everyone just been climbing your windows. And wrecked. Oh, we've got the nice music here. Congratulations, you've beaten every opponent and saved the world from devastation. I got this really NES-esque sort of ending here, where it's like, congratulations. Oh wait. Here's the part where I embarrass myself in front of my whole audience by misspelling congratulations. Congratulations. Yep. I'm just so good with words all the time. I knew that looked kind of long. Yeah. So beat every opponent, save the world from devastation. It's really like an NES game where you do this like really hard, freaking like impossible task, and then at the end it's like, good job, and then it goes to the title screen. This of course doesn't have a title screen, but I mean you get the little ending jingle. I think it's worth it. The song's awesome. I can actually turn up the volume on the recording. Let's see how that looks. This isn't my music, by the way. Like I should just claim that again. That this is of course the was it Evergreen? Fucking place where the Pokemon League champion places in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. This is the theme which plays on the island. Evergrande City, yeah. It's not a city, it's just 2 buildings, really. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed watching me play my own video game and sort of tear it apart and break it down. If you want to play this, you can't. There's no other real way to say it. It's just, I can't distribute this given the fact that none of the assets and songs are mine. If I redid it with my own music and assets, it would probably look terrible. So I'm just not going to bother with that. But, I mean, I hope you like watching it. I might make a future video detailing, like, a whole bunch of inner game mechanics and stuff. I might talk about it in detail. Something I kind of want to do. Sort of like in a style inspired by Matthew Matosis, which is a YouTuber, which you should check out because he is probably the greatest YouTuber I've ever seen in what he does, which is video game reviews. And anyway, so now this video is done, you got no excuse. You may as well go check out Matthew Matosis. I'll just sit here and twiddle my thumbs, make a few more video games, and I'll show it to you guys next time. I guess I'll see ya. Bye. Oh, crap, I'm still recording. Ha 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 ha.